Okay. Hi, everyone. Today we are going to be presenting Japanese versus American cultures on different products that we have chosen to market in the other country with my fellow peers from Sophia University. We are going to be bringing Pop-Tarts to Japan. So Pop-Tarts are a delightful, convenient, toastable pastry that come in a variety of flavors. They're convenient at any time, intended for all ages, versatile. And they are currently priced at about $350 for an 8-count pack. Pop-Tarts are made up of 2 rectangle pastry crusts put together with a sweet flavored jam in the middle with icing on top. Pop-Tarts, the whole frosted truth of how America fell in love with them. Kellogg's first introduced the idea in 1963, and then in 1964 released the 4 classic flavors in Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio liked them so much, they decided to take Pop-Tarts national. By 1973, they expanded up to 19 different flavors and continued to expand the brand. In 2004, they adopted their Crazy Good tagline, and since then have created different flavors, cereals, and additional products to the Pop-Tarts line.
So we knew there were going to be a few cultural differences between Japan and the US when it comes to Pop-Tart advertising. So we took a look at Hofstede's models and we noticed that Japan was lower on the indulgence scale than the US. So we were going to have to take a more modest approach to the indulgence level of the items. We knew that Japan had higher uncertainty avoidance. So we wanted to make sure that we introduced Pop-Tarts heavy into the Japanese culture with lots of Japanese influence to lower that risk avoidance. We noted from Myers that the US was very low context as opposed to Japan's high context. So we knew that we were going to have to immerse the Pop-Tart commercial into that high context and use lots of elements of Japanese culture and essentially prompt the people to watch the commercial and have to read the air to understand. We also noted this from GlobeSmart that Japan had higher certainty, higher indirectness, and higher relationships. So we tried to incorporate that into the Pop-Tarts advertisement as well. Without further ado, we will be introducing Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, Tomodachi. Did you hear? I'm going to Japan. Wow, that's pop-tastic. Pop-Tarts are a tasty and convenient pastry that come in a variety of flavors. And now bringing to Japan our new exclusive flavor of matcha. For the price of 150 yen, you can enjoy your favorite flavor anytime. These pastries can be enjoyed during tea time with the family, which is my personal favorite time to share my favorite flavor, cherry, with friends and family. You can also enjoy these on the way to work or on the treadmill, of course. And they are best when they're popped in the toaster. Now, wow, this seems awesome. We are so happy to expand. Just wait till you try our new flavor, matcha. It's delicious. Crazy Good Pop-Tarts now can be found in your local Crazy Good market or nearest distributor.
So some steps we took to make this American culture product in a high context Japanese culture. We wanted to reference the high context nature of the Japanese commercials, and so we ensured that the commercial had happy smiling faces, no mention of benefits in the pros of Pop-Tarts, highly animated graphics, as well as a female-dominated commercial, which are some things that we all noted when doing research on Japanese commercials. We ensured that there was the 2-hand sharing of Pop-Tarts, traditional tea time, and flavors that were already popular to the culture like matcha to incorporate some traditional Japanese practices to avoid risk aversion. And we also implemented practical aspects of the product to sway indulgence levels as well.
We also recommend that Kellogg's can introduce Pop-Tarts in the same market as the Japanese pastry taiyaki. Taiyaki is a popular Japanese street food with a crispy outside batter shell similar to a Pop-Tart and a filling made out of red bean paste. It comes in a variety of different flavors that are popular with pop culture, similar to Pop-Tarts in America, and they are priced at 100 to 200 yen. Pop-Tarts can be advertised in Japan with a few tweaks to their American approach. For example, that you want to introduce new flavors that appeal to Japanese taste. Include that it's a versatile snack that is eaten in social settings and can be accessible through street vendors, for example. You also want to advertise it through commercials, billboards, and in train stations where there is a lot of feet traffic, and also utilize the Pop-Tart mascot.
We are a Japanese team. Firstly, I'm going to talk about the products for marketing in the United States. We chose wagashi, Japanese sweet. I will explain what wagashi is. Wagashi is traditional sweet in Japan, and they are still popular products among a wide range of generations. The single word wagashi covers a lot of types. For example, mushigashi, steamed cake, mochi, rice cake, yakigashi, baked sweets, nerikiri, Japanese traditional confection. Then, I will explain the ingredients used in wagashi. Main ingredients for wagashi are grains like rice and wheat, beans like azuki and soybeans, agar, and sugar. Also, the most used one is azuki, sweet beans. Azuki is turned into sweetened paste, and mostly it is put into materials of rice cake. In addition, these ingredients contain little fat because it contains no high-fat ingredients such as butter or chocolate. As for price, one Japanese sweet product is about 100 to 300 yen, and so reasonable. In addition, many of them retain their tradition, but some of them have been modernized to fit to modern people. New types Japanese sweet are popular, which use fruit, fresh cream, colorful ingredients, and so on. So even people who don't like traditional Japanese sweets may enjoy the latest products. Thank you.
I'm going to talk about what is the good point of wagashi in the US. The first benefit of wagashi to American people is about calorie. Traditional and typical American sweets like brownie, cookie, and cake is very caloric, but wagashi is not caloric as American ones. Popular wagashi in the US is mochi ice cream, but most of wagashi is not caloric very much. According to research from Food Insight, American people, that is in Z generation and millennial generation, tend to want tasty sweets with low calorie. Young people that pursue healthy eating life can like wagashi. So I think wagashi is suited for young people in terms of calorie. Next please. Then wagashi can be for vegan. At altering some points, wagashi is gluten-free. For example, a pastry chef named Miki Alisa tried make wagashi that adapt taste of foreign people. She created a new type of kohakto. New one is called crystal trees. It is a new type of kohakto that contains fruits. Like this, wagashi can be made with customizing for vegan. If not for vegan, altering some points of wagashi, we can accord with the taste of American people well. Thank you.
Lastly, I will talk about the marketing strategy. I will explain two types of approach, web marketing and sales method. First is web marketing. According to the article, American people is by far the #1 user of SNS worldwide. And a lot of people use YouTube and Facebook. So using SNS like this, for marketing is effective for getting people of all ages to know about wagashi. The United States is a high context culture, so more detailed explanations are required when creating advertisement. SNS is not only used to lead to purchases, but also serves as a place to communicate with consumers. That way, we can hear what consumers actually think. The next is about sales methods. The expiry date of Japanese sweets is shorter than that of snacks. So it is important to deliver products to consumers as quickly as possible. It is desirable to dispatch craftsman of wagashi from Japan to the site. However, it is difficult because of the difference of language and ingredients available in the United States. So I recommend to use subscription system. With subscriptions that are shipped directly to consumers, they can be delivered to consumers in as little as 3 days, so expiration dates are not as much of an issue, making the dream of selling overseas a reality. By using this system, wagashi can be enjoyed by many people. And this is our commercial wagashi.
Hey guys, why don't you try Japanese sweets? We have many kinds to choose from.
Japanese dumplings, traditional Japanese confections, mangold rice cake, cherry blossom rice cake, Japanese sponge cake, soft rice cake with bean paste, Japanese pancake stand. Red bean paste has many different kinds, like smashed one, smooth one, and flavored one.
Wagashi has so low fat and they are so healthy. This is plant-based. Even vegans and dieters can enjoy this.
Here are our references. I just want to thank you all so much for coming to our presentation.